Welcome to Four Eyed Beauties, and today we are going to be doing the school look. So most of you have already gone back to school or are going back next week, which is pretty unfortunate. So we're going to be doing a look, and we're going to do two depending on whether you're allowed makeup for school or
You are, but you're not.
Okay, to start with, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse in Nude. Make sure when you go to a drugstore to test the products on your skin before. You don't want to go home and find something that looks orange or too pale on you. So I'm going to first only apply a little bit onto my finger and rub it into my hands. You want to just apply this to the cheek area. Make sure you're smoothing all the time. Now I prefer my fingers, but you can use a blending brush if you have one available to give more of a flawless look. So now I'm just going to apply it on the T-zones. That's your nose, just above your eyebrows and your forehead. So make sure you really smooth that in. You don't want any lumps or... So next I'm going to be using a slightly angled brush that I got from Tesco's. This is great because it really gives a defined look. So I'm going to grab some bronzer made by Too True, and it's Smooth Pressed Powder in shade number 2. So just grab some and then just pat the end because you don't want to apply too much. So go like that. You just want to apply it just under the cheekbones to do some contouring and define. Gives your face a little bit more shape. Next I'm going to be using some blusher. Now I got the Gosh in an eyeshadow and I thought it was a bit too pink for my eyes, so what I'm going to do is, it's a really nice blusher, so you just apply it to the apple of your cheeks, okay? So just make sure you don't want to apply too much. And again with that, sweep upwards. Just making sure you don't have a massive circle. Next I'm going to apply some eyeshadow onto the eye. Now we don't want anything too much, you don't want to look over the top for school, but just something nice that brightens the eye. So I've got a Lula and Belle cosmetic palette. So it's got lots of different colours. So depending on what goes with your school uniform or your eyes is really good to choose. So for brown eyes you want to pick like peaches or blues, and for blue or green eyes you want to pick greens or warmer colours. So I'm going to first apply a little bit of white all over the lid and the brow. Okay, so this is just a nice base coat for the eye. Next I'm going to apply a light blue, making sure you tap off the excess each time. It's just a nice little blue colour. You want to apply this to the right hand side of your eye and in the inner. Next I'm going to apply a slightly darker blue to go on the outer corner. This is to give it a winged effect. So just apply it on each eye. Now you just want to blend it in slightly with your fingers. Make sure you don't have a big colour difference or separation. Okay, so on the final bit we're just going to grab a tiny bit darker, and we're just going to apply this slightly under the eye and on the corners. Final step is again grab some white and just add it just below the brow line. This is to highlight your eye and make it a little bit brighter. Blend, and then you're finished. Okay, so the final step here is to add some colour onto the lips. Now, you don't want anything too bright for school. I wouldn't use lip gloss. I think it's too heavy, and also lipstick. A great new product is tinted lip balm, and well, we love the Maybelline Baby Lips Tinted Lip Balm. It's great. It's got SPF 15 in, so it's great for your lips, especially in the summer weather. So we've got it in clear. That's called Hydration, the blue, and Pink Punch, and that's just a really pretty pink colour. So for the school look, we're going to use the Pink Punch. It just adds a little bit of impact to the lips. Now you just want to blend that in. Put your lips together. Okay, so now we've got a nice school look, and it takes about 5-10 minutes, and it's really nice.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a more conservative look for school. So this is when you're probably not allowed makeup as it's against the rules, but you still wear some anyway. So to start off with, I'm going to use the Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline, but this is in ivory because Rachel has quite fair skin. So I'm just going to start applying this all around, making sure that you don't get a line where your chin meets your neck. So I'm just rubbing this in all around the face, avoiding the lips because I don't want foundation on her lips, as it blends in with the rest of their face and I don't think that looks very cool. Other people may think so, but whatever. Right, so I'm just applying this all over the face, paying particular care to the T-zone. This is because this is where spots tend to appear and no one likes a spot on their face. Eyelids, under the eye. So now I have finished the base coat of foundation. I'm going to apply some MUA or Makeup Academy pressed powder. Now this is going to go all over the face again. This just sets the foundation into the face, prevents it from coming off during the day, and it also prevents any shine. No one wants a shiny face, it just makes them look greasy and awful. After this, I'm going to add some bronzer. This is for contouring and for colour. This just goes up onto the cheeks and also just above the forehead. Right, now I'm going to do the blusher. This is also from Makeup Academy, but this is a cream blusher, so it doesn't come as a powder, it comes as a cream, which I think is really good. It stays for the whole of the day and it's really easy to apply. You just apply about a fingertip full, if that makes sense, just like that much. Just add it onto your finger, and this goes up to the top of their face, sweeping upwards as you don't want to get it caught in the pores. Next I'm going to add the Lash Accelerator mascara from Rimmel. Now this obviously goes onto the eyelashes, but because you don't have much definition anywhere else in your face, I tend to start from the bottom and go all the way up to the top. Sometimes I do the bottom lashes depending on whether I want it to be a bit more bold, but in this case I don't. So now we're going to move on to the lips. Also, I don't want this to be too bold as it is conservative, so I'm going to add a peach coloured lip gloss. Now the gloss adds shine, so it doesn't make it look matte and it doesn't blend in with the rest of the face, so it's a bit different. I'm going to add this to both lips. Just rub that in.
So this is our conservative and non-conservative makeup looks for school. We hope you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe and leave a comment for any other videos you want us to do. Bye! Bye.